Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Number 30, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Luis Rodriguez will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan, any thoughts?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And
we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. First to 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty D. You know, one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge. Line drive to left. And
Trout has himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they can play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Striding into the box, David Peralta. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Lee shading to his right, and that retires the side. Mariners leave a couple. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Felix Hernandez gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Way to go for the Astros.
Striding in for Houston, Diego Corona.
Diego.
He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys. Into
the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Mariners will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Next up for the Astros, Archie Chan. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Corona aboard here at first with nobody out. And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 pitch is taken for ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and 1. Throw over to first, back in standing. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, this team really needs that 6-0 hitter to step up a bit. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Digging in, Michael Lee. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
into the corner and slicing foul. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2 out with the man at first. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Guerrero sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
At the plate, Nate Walker. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, D-Row, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next for Seattle, Roger Hanna. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Roger Hanna.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Lee ranging back and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Standing in now, Gabriel Guerrero. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The average coming in 257, and even 20 home runs and 62 driven in. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Into the box, Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike two. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Low with the splitter, ball one.
Count 1-0.
Molina is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up, and a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Seattle. At the plate, number 2. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not only this guy hit for high average, D-Row, he can also get on base in the top 3 in the league in on-base percentage.
Yeah, he's an aggressive at-bat, Dan. You got to work to get this guy out. He's a pitcher's nightmare. Not always looking to drive the ball out of the ballpark. He's got one of the best eyes in the business, and it shows in his batting average.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sinker, 3-2 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. On the ground for Cano at second. Right to him. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Settling in now, number 30. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here it is on 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Lined into right, a base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Outside, 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0, you can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Gary.
Stepping into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Diego.
Striding in, Diego Corona. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Archie Chan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. He's set. The 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Bautista over at second. Corona on at first with 2 down. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Some guys just rise to the occasion where the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. In now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Three and 2 now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Peralta has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 2 full. The Astros on top, 3-1.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down to the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. So stepping in, Mike Trout, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 once more. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
1 ball.
Way outside. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Corona has it. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Popped him up. Hanna in foul ground. Makes the play. 1 away. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Ready now, Nate Walker. Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Guerrero is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
So coming to the plate, number 2.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. Marte takes it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Chan is camped under this one. 1 gone.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Roger Hanna.
Digging in, Roger Hanna. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Now in the box, Gabriel Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Hanna, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So striding in, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping in, number 30. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Left center, base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club.
Bautista.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Bautista. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second, there's Cano. Back to first, and they'll take care of Bautista as well. It's a double play.
Up next for the Astros.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
How about it? The catcher.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Diego Corona. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Cox, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Three and 1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another full count pitch on its way, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Archie Chan, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 36 on the year for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Up next for the Astros.
Into the box, Michael Lee. Popped him up. Hanna moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We played 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Robinson Cano. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Outside, off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Marte, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He went down on strikes last time up. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lee has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Rogers will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 37, Rogers.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The 3rd baseman, number 3.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Rogers is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Guerrero. 1 out.
Now
Final
batting.
line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready for another shot now, Nate Walker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Digging in to try it again. Number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Two and 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in and looking for more, number 30. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from second crosses the plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1. Hit hard to short, and they'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 7 and the Mariners 1. Now batting, Mike Trout, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Another full count pitch home. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is outside for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, Cox. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Roger Hanna.
Now at the plate, Roger Hanna. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Number 3 is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down 7-1. At the plate, Gary Cox. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Diego Corona. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Stepping up to the plate, Gabriel Guerrero. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 home is a fastball looked at for a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. and just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now at the plate, Michael Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The next 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path. Standing in now, number 3.
as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, Nate Walker.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The batter, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 30. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Standing in, Gary Cox. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros lead it 9-1. Here's Robbie Cano now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Grounded back up the middle. Walker up the middle, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Cox. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. They trail big. It's 9-1. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona.
The catcher, Diego.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
In now, Archie Chan, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's hoping to improve on what's already been a huge game at the plate. 6 runs driven in thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Michael Lee waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Corona at second, Chan at first with no outs. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Corona rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Carson Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, number 3, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So striding forward now, Nate Walker, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Striding in once again, number 2, and their runners at the corners now. Now a throw over, runner back standing. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
3 runs already home here. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. This is line to left. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, number 30, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 12 and the Mariners 1. Jerry Comstock comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jerry Comstock.
Into the box now, David Peralta starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Comstock, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count still. the next 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 2 backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Into the box now, Roger Hanna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder.
Digging in now, Gabriel Guerrero. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Rodriguez records his 26th of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Felix Hernandez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.